All right, what's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to share with you a really cool Zapier integration if you have a investor care website. Whether you're a real estate investor or a real estate agent who has a care website, you'll be able to use this integration. It's really awesome. It's something I actually haven't really seen anybody use. So I'm excited to share, and hopefully you guys take it, run with it. But it's it's really easy. And one thing I've noticed when I come across investors and realtors who have a Carrot website, obviously you can do email drips, which you should be doing when people opt in. And the cool feature with Carrot is obviously being able to create different landing pages. They give you a couple ebooks that you can use, pre-built ebooks and landing pages, kind of like, a foreclosure guide. There's more, every single page has an opt-in. That's what they really kind of brag about. And what's cool about them is the more opt-ins, and it's really strategic to get opt-ins. And what I've noticed is agents and investors get a lot of opt-ins, but they're not quick to follow up with them, or they don't really have any automations. They'll obviously zap it over to their CRM, whether it's Podio or Flip Pilot. And I did a video on how to zap over to Flip Pilot. But this one is really to have an automated ringless voicemail that hits them once they opt in. And this voicemail is just kind of pretty much just saying, hey, we received your inquiry. We will be getting back to you within 24 hours or tomorrow or within 6 hours, from this number, and kind of just introduce yourself via voicemail. So that way they know that, you're aware that they opted in and that they see your phone number, so that when you call, they recognize it's a phone number because it was the same phone number used for a voicemail. So it's a great tool, and I highly recommend everybody does that, especially with their websites, and do that with texting as well too. If you use a platform that has an automated text, so maybe they get an automated text as well instead. But I'm going to show you real quick how to do it with Drop Cowboy, our favorite ringless voicemail platform, and Investor Carrot. So it's really simple. Just go to your Zapier account, and then for Carrot, you have to use the Gravity Forms app, and it automatically will choose new form submission. So just hit continue. And then next, you got to copy this URL and then put it into your Carrot website. Now with Carrot, you have to create a zap for every single lead form on here. There's not just one that works for all forms. So you have to pick which form you want, so that when somebody opts into that form, then RVM goes out. So you might have to do the zap for several forms. But for this example, I'm just going to use like the contact us form. So what you do is you go to settings, just hover over it, go all the way to the bottom where it says Zapier. And then in the top right, we're going to click the orange button that says add new. And then on this page, obviously where it says zap name, just give it a zap name. I like to give it the name of what we're integrating with. So I'm going to pick, just put Drop Cowboy, RVM. And then the webhook URL is this URL right here that Zapier gives you. So copy that, paste it, make sure it says active yes. You don't need to click enabled. I would just leave it as is. You don't need to touch the use admin labels, and just hit save Zapier feed. And then we can just go back, click Zapier, and we can now see that our webhook is right there. So if you go back to Zapier, then we can now click continue and then hit test and review. And then what it'll do is it'll kind of just pull like Carrot has like a dummy account that will then pull over. So obviously we can see, Bilbo Baggins. So it's just a dummy account, just to let you know that the zap did work from Carrot website to Zapier. So now we're going to do Zapier to Drop Cowboy. So we're going to click done. And then for the next app, you're obviously going to pick Drop Cowboy, but you're going to pick the 1.0.2, not the 1.0. Click this one. Obviously choose event. As of right now, you can only do an RVM, but they did recently come out with automated text feature. So I'm sure really soon, you'll be able to pick a text as well. So that way you can either decide between an automated RVM or automated text to the person when they submit a form. But for right now, we're just going to pick send voicemail, click continue, and then pick the account. If this is the first time doing it, a box will pop up and you'll have to just put in the username and password of your Drop Cowboy account, and then click continue. And then here where it says phone number right here, it'll be blank for you. So when you click on it, click on show all options, and you'll want to pick the phone because obviously we want to drop it to a phone. And then for caller ID, put your phone number or whichever phone number. So if you're using CallRail, which you should be using, I would pretty much put the phone number that you're going to be using when following up with that lead. So you could have in CallRail, you should have a separate tracking phone number that's only for your websites. So I would particularly use that one. Or if you're zapping this to your FlipPilot CRM and you have a specific phone number for following up with your leads inside of FlipPilot, I would then use that number instead. You kind of want to keep the same number that you're always going to be following up with that particular lead. So you'll need to decide on that. So just pick the phone number. You'll most likely be following up with them because they do need to see a phone number or caller ID when they get it. And then select recording. Click on that, and you'll just click on this tab right here that says recording, and it will automatically pull all recordings that you have in your Drop Cowboy account right here. So there's a couple ways you can obviously upload a recording Drop Cowboy. You can call the phone number they give you, enter a code, and then record it through your phone, or you can just record it on the voice recording app and then import it via MP3 file. So, but in Zapier, it'll automatically pull the recordings from your account, and then click continue. Just click test and review. And if it says test was sent, if it goes green, then you can literally hit done editing, and then you would click turn on Zap. And then there you go. That is literally it. Your Zap is now set and ready to go. What you can also do as well too to really test it out is, let's go back to the setup. Let's see here, find data. Let's see here. Oh, never mind. I was going to show you something else, but it's not that important to kind of test it with your phone number. But if it goes green, that means it is connected. It is zapped. The test was done. So literally that is it. And then I'll just name your Zap right here. Just put, carrot contact us, so you know which form it is, to Drop Cowboy DC. And then we can go back to that. So that is literally it. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Please hit the like button if you got some value from this. And then if you have any more questions about Zapier, hit it in the comment section. And please set this up. It's really awesome. When you're only paying 2 to 3 cents a drop, I think it's very helpful to have some sort of automated sequence that hits these people when they opt in your website, just so they know that you did receive their information, and that they, to let them know that they should expect a call from you shortly. So that way they're ready and they're actually going to answer the phone when you do a call. So see you guys in the next video. There should be another video where I actually go through and actually show you how to integrate Carrot into your FlipPilot CRM. So that way, instead of maybe doing an RVM, once a lead goes into your CRM, it'll actually trigger a follow-up sequence, which can be via email or text.